Zoriana is at college. Zoriana is at college. This is Zoriana's boyfriend, Tater. And we were talking about Zori going to college. She went to college this weekend. And I said, where's she going to college?
Yesterday.
Well, we don't know when they're watching this, but this weekend. And I know it is sad that she's gone. Well, it's sad that Zori's gone. I said, where is she going to college? No. Hey. You're not getting out of this.
I'm not there.
I said, where did she go to college? And this is Tay. And then he was like, it's at Belhaven. No, Hines. No, I think it's Hines. I think it's Hines. Then he laughed a little bit. He was struggling to remember. It's one of them colleges down in Jackson, which, by the way, Jackson is a college town. There's quite a few colleges down in Jackson. You've got Millsaps, Belhaven, Jackson State, Hines. Hines is a well-known college down in there. However, he was struggling.
I wasn't struggling. Okay, can I take up from?
Hey Zori, we know that you're watching this. Hey, go ahead, take up for yourself. He did finally get it. He settled. I say settled. He was like, it's Hines. I said, is it Hines? He's like, it's Hines.
It's Hines.
So.
I don't really listen. She gonna get on me because I did remember. All glory be to God. I remembered. But
To meddle even more, I text her, hey, Tay said you went to Belhaven yesterday. How was your first day going? And then she's like, Lewis, with a little laughy face, I go to Hines Community College, but so far it's good.
She's not in her dorm yet.
Well, where is she? If she went to college, she's got to be somewhere.
I haven't got our dorm yet.
Our dorm?
Her dorm. I didn't say our. I haven't got our dorm yet. Our dorm yet. Lewis.
For one, this the thing with Tay. Like, he was confident in his answer, but not all the way. Like, you could tell, cause like he kept saying it was Hines, and he was for sure on that. But like at the same time, his mind couldn't process it. Like, he was like, it's Hines.
How is your girlfriend off to college this weekend? And you really only know, like, she's somewhere in the 60 square miles of the Jackson area. We don't really know. We don't really know exactly where she's at. It's one of them colleges in Jackson.
Hines. I'm stuck. It's Hines. Okay. Yes, I didn't know. I'm gonna own up. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know, but I was stuck between two. So at least I was stuck between 4 or 5. So yeah.
But she told you right before you left.
She told me before she left because I ain't gone yet. So yeah. Hines. She go to Hines, and I did forget, and I did come to an agreement with myself. I came into an agreement with myself that it was Hines, and I was right. But now he got me on here embarrassing myself because I forgot something that was so important.
You look like a boxer getting ready to go out into the ring and fight. Hey, Zori, go ahead and send us a short little quick video chat about this whole ordeal.
like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Wednesday, August 17th, 2022. I'm Bree, and today's top story features several members of our volleyball team as their season begins.
We're here with
Naomi Joltsmore.
to talk about volleyball. So what y'all do to prepare for the season?
We got up 6 in the morning, came to practice every single day,
For the whole summer?
the whole summer.
Alrighty. And
No
then
summer breaks.
what are your team's strengths this year?
Working together, hitting. That's about it.
Alrighty. And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself in 10 years just preparing for my life and getting money, to be honest.
Alrighty. And then what do you like to do outside of volleyball? Like favorite sport outside of volleyball?
I say I go with basketball.
Do you play?
I used to before I tore my ACL and my NCL. I like seeing my role model play. Hashtag India.
We're here with
India.
to talk about volleyball. So what y'all do to prepare for the season?
Well, like Naomi said, we woke up at 5 in the morning every freaking day. We ran. We never practiced. We ran most of the time. So
Alrighty. And then what are the team strengths this year?
I feel like we have a strong kidding team, and I say we really do good. We really do good at out hustling a lot of teams.
Nice. So what do you see yourself accomplishing in the next 10 years?
Hopefully, after college, I do make draft, which I want to be either 1 through 10 pick. I don't even care. I just hope I get picked in the drafts, and eventually playing WNBA. Hopefully,
Alrighty. And then what's your favorite sport outside of volleyball?
basketball.
This summer, Mr. Irvin took an amazing bike trip around the country. We caught up with him a few days ago to hear about the details.
All right, we're here with Mr. Irvin. If anybody remembers last year, he went on a bicycle trip. I believe it was St. Louis to the West Coast.
San Francisco, yep.
I remembered. Now this year, tell us about your trip, where you went this year.
I started in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on Lake Michigan, and then I cycled to Florence, Oregon on the Pacific coast.
Okay, how many days did it take you? Because it seems like it was most of the summer.
It was longer this year than last year. It took me all summer. In fact, I got back the Sunday before the Monday we had to be back at school.
Tell us a little bit about your planning of these trips.
Well, I order paper cycling maps from an organization called Adventure Cycling, and I just go. It's really hard to plan too much in advance because you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. So
those cycling maps give you a basic idea of friendly areas for cyclists to go and camp and do all that type of thing.
Yeah, there's cycling friendly roads that are mapped out, and that has resources like campgrounds and where you can get food and water and stuff like that. So it's really detailed. So it takes a lot of the planning and the guesswork off of the cyclist, and it's already done for you.
Okay, so how far in advance, or what did you kind of decide when you said you like the West? Tell us a little bit about kind of how you plot where you're going to go.
It depends on the optimal routes that Adventure Cycling maps out, really. There's several routes, but I just go pick a different one every year depending on what I haven't seen, basically.
Okay, now we had a student just now ask about bear country because you did go right through the Yellowstone area this year, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Yellowstone National Park. I carried bear spray. The chances of having to use it isn't very likely, honestly. But I mean, I carried it when I was in around Yellowstone and in Montana, but never had to use it.
Did you see any?
It did. I saw 2 grizzly bears and 2 black bears.
All right. Now, there was also wildfires that you had to potentially deal with this year. Tell us a little bit about that and how that maybe changed the direction that you decided to go.
The short answer is it didn't affect me at all, really. Where I was going, it didn't affect me. I mean, I kind of kept an eye on it, but it didn't affect me.
Okay, now there's a few students who no doubt are thinking right about now, 2 months cycling, no power, no electricity, but you do use technology some on your trip. So tell them how you're able to do that.
Well, I have external battery packs. One has a solar panel on it, but you're really never that far away from civilization. I can almost always find an outlet somewhere to charge the battery packs and charge the phone. So
there's nights that you camp at campgrounds that you have some power at your disposal.
Oh yeah, more often than not, there are plug-ins on the campgrounds. Yeah.
Okay. I enjoy eating. Tell me a little bit about your diet and how you pull off eating while you're on these trips.
It's absolute junk. Gas station food. Whatever I want to, really, but it's what's available at gas stations, a lot of fast food restaurants, things like that. So I don't think about it too much. I just eat what I want.
So for the people who are looking at his Facebook and you're envisioning that he's like sitting there fishing in that little lake that he just passed by and takes out the fish and like makes a little fire, that's not what we're talking about.
That's not it at all, no. No, highly processed, totally unhealthy, just junk. So
he's over there eating hot chips. Of course, then he gets on his bike and does how many miles a day?
I'd like to get in around 75. There were some days this summer I did 100.
Okay. She's asking about the equipment that you're actually riding, your bike itself.
Yeah. So they're tubeless tires, so I don't have to. I didn't get any flats, but I did have to get a new tire about halfway through in Idaho because tires wear out just like on a car. So I did have to get one new tire, but not a big deal.
I'm assuming your bike maps have really good shops dictated on them?
Yeah, it's mapped out where there are shops and stuff like that, mechanical services and things. So.
It is now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. It's time to purchase your school-issued device for the year. They're taking up money in the library each morning and during all lunches. Open house will be tomorrow, August the 18th, from 5 to 6:30. We ask all students to come and introduce your parents to your teachers. You can find lots of information you will need on our school website, hornlakehigh.com. Seniors can grab a copy of the senior book, students can find the handbook, lunch menus, school calendar, and more. Again, go to hornlakehigh.com. We also have a new app in the App Store. The app is called DeSoto County Schools. Once you've downloaded the app, you can choose Horn Lake High as your preferred school and turn on the social notifications. The app will populate the latest info from all of our various social and web sources and publish them on one clean newsfeed. It will help keep you organized. Teachers, to submit an announcement to EVTV, pick up a form in the teacher's workroom and place it in our mailbox. We need that form at least 2 days before you would like the announcement to be aired on the show. Students, we invite you to shoot us an email with ideas and info about any stories taking place here at Horn Lake. You can email EVTV at hornlaketv@gmail.com. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
Yeah, feel like John Moran. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Moran. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Moran. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Moran. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told them check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told them check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.